Welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning into this channel, and also for being subscribed to my channel. It helps me grow, it helps me keep going, and honestly that's what I'm all trying to do. If you are new here, I am building my YouTube channel here, talking about the experience that I went through in healing trauma, healing old wounds, and truly just trying to become the best version of myself that I can for the people that I love and for myself. During the past 3 years, my life changed drastically, so much. I got out of my regular environment, and because I got out of my regular environment, so much was starting to unpack. Once you get out of your routine and once you get out of what you're comfortable, so much new stuff is just dropped in, and your nervous system is like, what's going on? We're supposed to be doing this, we're supposed to be doing that, what is this, are we safe? Then it gets you to a space where you're like, oh, like, wow. And during that phase in your life, I feel like you have two options. You can either continue doing what you were doing. For me, it was eating. For me, it was shopping. For me, it was drinking. So the question was like, are you going to continue being that person and just hiding all of this that keeps coming up? Or you have the second option and dived in and see why this stuff is even popping up. What is the reason for all of this being up? Like, why do I have to keep ignoring it? So I got to this space of my life, and I'm a person that loves asking questions. Like, if you've ever had a conversation with me, I'm just like, oh yeah, and what about that? Oh, and why did that happen? Like, I just love asking questions, and I think that's just the Sagittarius rising in me that loves just learning and expanding my knowledge and just asking questions. But point is that myself during that time, I said, you know what, I want to know why. I want to know why I think that. I want to know why did that make me feel that way. I want to know why all this stuff is still lingering, because I used to have these thoughts when I was younger. And when I was younger, they were either pushed aside or ignored, or I didn't know how to deal with it. So what do? You just hide it in distractions. And again, for me, it was shopping. For me, it was just so much stuff, just trying to find the next new thing so that I wouldn't focus on what was really hurting. What was the pain that I was holding on to? And once I got to the root of that pain and I saw what it was and I felt what it was, and I was able to visually heal myself through that, I feel so much lighter. It has been 3 years. To even think of this big change is just crazy. Like, it's not even crazy. I do not like using the word crazy. It's wild. It's wild. And to look back and be like, I really, like, with the help of a lot of people on my path, I really did that myself. And I think a lot of the times that inner mean girl doesn't let you say that you are proud of yourself, because you're always looking to do better for this person. You're always looking to do better for them. Like, you're just always trying to be perfect for everybody else while ignoring yourself. It's like when you get to that point of being able to be like, you know what, I am proud of myself. I am proud of everything I've gone through in the past 3 years. I'm thankful for everything that I have gone through, that I have learned, the people I have met, just so much things have happened. And I think that this change, it needed to happen because I wouldn't be the person I am today. I am working towards certain things right now, like just trying to rebuild who I am. And the biggest part and the biggest thing I ever noticed was that inner mean girl. And that's why I wanted to continue this series, because I was like, it doesn't really stop at that phase 1, like awareness. Yeah, okay, but how do you actually let go of this mean girl? Because I want to say that I'm proud of myself. I want to say that I feel this way about me. I want to stop pleasing others and please me, like that. It's okay if I do that. It's okay if I do all these new things, because it's okay for change to happen. But your inner mean girl is like, nope, we're supposed to be this way. This is the plan you had since you were 12. How are you gonna not let yourself do that? Like, it's just so much that you deal with internally to be having to deal with so much outwardly. But when you focus on the inside and you focus on you and you focus on getting yourself better, the rest follows. And I keep putting my faith on that, and things keep happening for me, and I'm just thankful. Like, I'm thankful that I was able to guide myself and visualize everything for me, because I'm a visual queen. I love visualization. And if you are a visual learner, if you are someone that has always needed to see a picture to be able to learn it, and you're ready to go on your healing path, then this might be the program for you. I mentioned it last week. I am starting my online coaching business. It's in the works and it's going to come out, but I know that it takes time to decide if you want to do something for yourself. And with that being said, we're gonna go into phase number 4. Alrighty, friends, so for phase number 4, I'm going to combine 2 of them together. I was going to do a number 5, but I was like, you know what, let's just see where this goes with doing phase number 4 and phase number 5 together. So phase number 4, as I mentioned, I feel like I always had a hard time just being able to pick me and being able to be like, yeah, it's okay if you do something for yourself. Like, you don't always have to be doing everything for everybody. It's okay to take a step back and do something nice for yourself. I didn't know that. I didn't see that growing up. I needed to learn that. So if you're someone that has always seen the woman in your life just taking care of everybody else besides themselves, then we get each other, because I saw that growing up, and it gave me the message as a little girl that I needed to do everything for everybody before I could even take care of myself. So it came to as well, like, not just that, carrying that thought process, and then also carrying the belief that I could spend money on this trip. I could spend money on these new shoes, like heels. For me, if you know me personally, you know heels was my thing. There's not another pair, like there's another pair, like there was just always more that I can look for. And so for me, that other belief system was that, okay, it doesn't have to be material for you to invest in yourself. Yes, you earned that pair of shoe. Yes, you earned all these other things. Yes, you earned them. But Crystal, I know that you're still feeling inside. I know you're still feeling sad. But are you going to continue to ignore it, or are you going to do something? And for me, it was like, okay, well, I can spend money on all this. I can do all these things. Why can't I pay for a therapist? Why can't I pay for a life coach? Like, why? And a lot of insurances cover it now. But point is, invest in yourself, whether it be to go to a doctor's office, whether it be to go to therapy, whether it be to take on a yoga class, take on a Pilates class, a cycling class, like whatever it looks like for you, invest in that thing. Because I know, like, we can go on that trip, we can go on all these things, but when you come back from that trip, how are you going to feel? there's going to be something missing still, and you're going to go and look for it in the next thing you can buy. Because I know I've been there, and that's the other thing. That's the other belief system that I had in my mind, that I couldn't put that money towards therapy, or therapy you weren't supposed to go to. Like, so much that goes on in the mind, and being able to actually acknowledge and be like, okay, I really don't need that new pair of shoes. I really don't need to go on vacation. I can go ahead and attend that yoga class next week that I've been wanting to, or I can finally go on that free trial at the gym. Like, so many things that you can do now to invest in yourself. Because when you start investing in yourself, you're going to see rewarded. You're going to see the reward. You're going to see how better you feel. But you have to be willing to let go of that pain. Because once you just change your routine and you add that extra yoga class, you're going to feel discomfort. You're going to feel weird. You're going to feel like something's wrong. You're going to be like, I knew I shouldn't have came here. There's going to be a bump on your road. But it's how you get through that bump on the road. Are you going to be like, oh, I can't go this route. I knew I shouldn't have gone to this yoga class. I knew I shouldn't have done this. I knew I shouldn't have gotten a massage. No. Get through that little pebble, feel the discomfort, and just tell yourself, maybe I feel uncomfortable because I haven't taken care of myself in God knows how long. So invest in yourself. Do it. You're not going to regret it. No one's going to say anything. And if anybody does say anything, it's because maybe they need a break. Maybe they need a change of routine. But remember, phase number 3, don't take anything personal. Phase number 4 is going to be to invest in yourself. If you want to learn more about the phases, go back to my previous videos to learn more. If not, phase number 1 is to bring awareness and make a tally every time the inner mean girl is being rude to you. Phase number 2 is to be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Just try being honest with yourself. If it's with anybody, at least be honest with yourself. Phase number 3 is to stop taking things personally. Your inner mean girl is always going to say it's about you, but let's try changing that. Don't take anything personally. Try it. And phase number 4 is to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. It's time. I didn't know where I was going with that. It's time for you to take care of you, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what you feel. It's time to take care of you, because when you are taken care of, everybody else is taken care of. You can't fill from an empty cup. Fill your cup first, and then continue pouring into others when you're full. It feels good. And when I said that I was going to combine phase 4 and number 5, and step number 5 goes along with the whole shopping thing, with the whole everything thing. I think the biggest thing that I've came to talk about, and every time I have this conversation with my cousin Diana, we're like, we just needed love is all we were looking for. So phase number 5 is going to be for stop waiting for something, someone, or a location, a trip. Stop waiting for those things to make you happy and start making yourself happy. It's okay to be happy when things happen. It's okay to be happy if others aren't happy. It's okay to find your own joy. And the reason I put these together is because it just goes with it. And you just have to invest in yourself, even if it's not going to a class, even if it's not doing like something that you're putting an income towards. Even spending 10 minutes before everybody wakes up, spending 10 minutes of your lunch, doing one thing that will make you happy, because investing in yourself is going to make you happy. Thank you so much for staying until the end. I can't wait to hear how these steps work for you and letting go of your inner mean girl. I pray that you guys continue along in your journey, however hard it is looking for you right now. Just climb through that pebble on the road and keep going. I know that you can do it, and you have your bestie here along the way to keep guiding you. I love you guys, and remember, every single day is a new opportunity to grow, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.